Hello, GLS 2020 participants, and welcome to the Ministry of Cru Singapore's booth. My name is David Bolch.
And I'm Penpen Akamu. We represent Media Ministry of Cru Singapore, and we are here today to introduce to you the latest titles from our speakers at this year's conference.
Starting us off with a bang, we have Dangerous Prayers. This is the latest title from the champion of GLS himself, Craig Groeschel. Craig challenges us to pray 3 dangerous requests of our mighty God. Search me, break me, and send me. He encourages us to pray from the heart because it's personal and intimate. And when God speaks, it is unmistakable.
Yes, and I would recommend this to anyone looking to grow in their faith and leadership. Honest and open communication is crucial for any relationship, and especially a relationship with God. If you're feeling that your prayer life has been stagnant, this book challenges you to talk to God in a different way.
Indeed, stagnation is the mother of reinvention. Revitalizing our prayer life is vitally important in strengthening our walk with God. Next up, we have a book that is not shy with its message. Why So Many Incompetent Men Become Leaders by Thomas Chamorro Premuzic.
An attention-grabbing title indeed. The book opens with a discussion on confidence versus competence and how the former frequently is rewarded more than the latter, when in reality, companies should be focusing in the opposite manner.
Why So Many outlines what Chamorro Premuzic believes to be the positive leadership traits that management or even aspiring leaders should be looking out for. For example, competence, humility, teachability, and a caring capacity. Factors that can be met by either a man or a woman.
Yes. And next up, we have a title by Paula Ferris, Called Out. Why I Traded 2 Dream Jobs for a Life of True Calling. Many of us may find ourselves being burnt out from working way too hard, and actually we should be working smarter. Ferris explains that the rejuvenation of your mind begins in doing what you love.
That's true. She reminds us that as Christians we are called to serve. And it is in finding this calling that Called Out seeks to help its readers find their true worth in the world by God's design.
Yes, and last but not least, our final book we're looking today is Michael Todd's Relationship Goals: How to Win at Dating, Marriage, and Sex. Many Christians are often taught not to have sex before marriage, but very few actually explain why, other than the Bible just says so.
Pastor Michael takes a look at common relationship questions and topics through the lens of the Bible. He provides biblical references and answers to many questions that Christians do have. Let's take a quote from his book just to give us some example of what Pastor Michael is discussing. You might have an emotional connection or an intellectual connection or just a strong physical connection, but without God, that connection isn't enough.
Wow, very true indeed. And that is it for our first day of speakers. We'll be back tomorrow to share with you more exciting titles. Thank you for stopping by, and do remember to check out our web store in the link below.
We have exclusive discounts for GLS participants at our web store, selected titles from our speakers. And remember, the right book for the right leader at the right time. See you tomorrow.